Welcome, dear ones. In Key 3, the Empress, the Fool, having departed from the mysterious temple of the High Priestess, next encounters the Empress on his spiritual journey. In numerology, the number 3 is considered the number of perfection or completion. God's attributes are considered threefold: omniscience, all-knowing; omnipresence, present everywhere and in all; and omnipotence, all-powerful. 3 is a highly creative number and romantic in the sense of believing that self-expression is a way to engage with the world. It relates to social interaction and optimism. The Empress represents the universal mother. In some tarot decks, she appears pregnant, and that is certainly alluded to in the imagery of Key 3, as she is dressed in a loose-fitting floral print dress reminiscent of maternity wear. She reclines on a blanket and cushions, representing her strong connection with the home, comfort and domesticity. The heart-shaped shield near her feet features the alchemical symbol for the planet Venus, for, as the universal mother, she represents the goddess Venus, or Aphrodite in Greek mythology. Venus, along with Jupiter, is referred to in astrology as one of the 2 beneficent planets, meaning that, like Jupiter, she blesses everything she touches. Whereas Jupiter represents luck, good fortune, expansion, law, and the higher mind, Venus represents sexual and romantic love, attraction, luxury, the arts, beauty, the home, and laughter. Though both planets enrich all they come into orbit with, the wealth of Venus is more than monetary wealth. It is the richness that comes with contentment, love of self and others, and appreciating the beauty within ourselves and the world around us. This abundance is represented by the lush trees behind her and the bountiful wheat fields that can be glimpsed in the foreground. In Greek mythology, Demeter was the goddess of the grain. In Roman mythology, she was known as Ceres. In both instances, she was considered a goddess of agriculture, grain, crops, fertility, and motherly relationships. In Egyptian mythology, she was represented by Isis and Hathor, both mother goddesses at different times within the culture. In ancient Sumerian culture, she was represented by Inanna and by Ishtar in the Akkadian and Assyrian cultures, and Astarte by the Phoenicians. In Catholic Christian symbolism, she is represented by Mother Mary. In her hands, she holds a royal scepter, and on her head, she wears a diadem or crown, decorated with 12 stars. If we add 1 and 2, we get 3. In numerology, we always reduce double-digit numbers in this way, with the exception of 11, 22, and 33, the master numbers. This represents her symbolism in ancient mythology as Venus, the star goddess, for in astronomy, Venus is indeed the brightest and most radiant planet when seen in the sky. The flowing stream behind her represents the feminine receptive energies, as water represents emotions and intuition. Both water and women's menstrual cycles are governed by the energies of the moon, hence why women often have a close association with lunar energies and symbolism. If we look at the Renaissance artist Botticelli's legendary painting, The Birth of Venus, she is depicted emerging from the sea fully grown, which further cements her historical and mythical connection with water, which is widely regarded as being the female element, whereas fire is considered the masculine element. When the Empress appears in a tarot spread, she represents your capacity to nurture others, and indeed to be nurtured, depending on the nature of the other cards in the layout. She also represents love, romance, sensuality, sexuality, attraction, artistic expression, creativity, pleasure, lightness of being, abundance, contentment, fertility, domestic matters, and luxury. She can also represent birth.